I know it's been a while, but it wasn't my fault. They closed the salons. Can you believe I had to wait 6 months to get another relaxer? Girl, I almost cut all my hair off. That's not even a joke. It was the worst. I'm Bri-Anne Alexis. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm excited to have you. Subscribe, please. We're gonna do a giveaway at the end of the video. So if you haven't subscribed, you got somewhere to go, don't go, subscribe and watch to the end. Honestly, it's been a trip. It's been a whole trip. I've been figuring out so many things within these last 6 months, trying to keep my hair healthy, and I've learned a lot. I've lost a lot, but here we are. So let me explain from the beginning. If you haven't watched the first video, I'll put it right here, but I explained that the experience was kind of scary, honestly. Granted, it was my very first one, virgin hair, so they had to do from top to bottom. So now it was a little, I guess, less intimidating knowing that they just had to touch up the new growth. So that was better. The product that my new stylist used was Vital. It was the Vital No Lie Relaxer. I found out that my old stylist had used the Affirm No Lie Relaxer. I wanted to switch to a lie relaxer because I heard that lie relaxers were a little less drying on the hair, a little better. I wasn't sure. I ended up just sticking with the no lie because that's what my stylist had, and it worked out. I had no burning at all, and I was shocked because I thought that it kind of had to burn, but I didn't realize that if you had switched brands, then it may not burn. That was good. The only downside though is that I can't really see it because my hair's flat ironed, but from about right here across, I have under-processed hair, and in the back as well. So I don't know what to do about that. I guess when I go back, I'm gonna ask her if she can just, touch up that area so that I can have it straight all across. If all my hair drops off, girl, back with another video, and the title will be oh, my hair dropped off, and you better click it because it won't be clickbait. So we'll see what happens, but I'm just hoping that it comes out properly for the third try. I'm gonna do that in about 3 months because I waited 6 months before because I had to, and it was awful. It was so awful. I was trying to find advice, trying to find videos, and anybody that had been stretching their hair for 6 months, they were transitioning. They were all oh, I'm about to do the big chop and I really want to be natural, and I'm what? At this point, I started considering big chop. I'm if I big chop and relax again, I'll pretty much have a nice little bob. I would, for sure. But I was able to find a stylist that did it, thank God, because I was losing my mind. So initially I wanted to just do the relaxer. I was going to videotape it and everything, and then I was going to get a cut. I just did everything at once, no videotaping. So I got layers. I wanted to do that 90s blowout look. I haven't mastered it yet. I know people are don't get curtain bangs because you're not going to be able to do anything with them when you get home. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I did it anyways, so we'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I have this layer, there's another layer around here-ish, and then here-ish, and then there. When I went to her, it was pretty damaged towards the bottom. It grew out a lot. I know I was I'm gonna measure and show you guys. I didn't have time to do any of that, but that's how long it was, and I told her just cut wherever you think is good. I wasn't too, if she cut off all of that dead ends, which I hope she did, I would have been happy, but I didn't really see where she cut. I kind of just wanted the layers anyway, so I figured that I would, most of the dead ends would be gone by the time she was done cutting. So this is what I got. The first day I got it though, we had put in some really nice curls and it looked good. But as I said, I still don't really know how to replicate the curl look now that I'm back home. So this is kind of the look that I've been having day to day. And I wouldn't say this is my best styled look, because what I did is I flat ironed it, which always comes out amazing, super sleek flat iron, but I've been moisturizing it. So I'm just trying to find a balance between moisturizing and keeping it straight, you know, because as soon as you start putting things on straightened hair, it starts puffing up, getting a little frizzy, depending on what's in the product. If I'm using an oil, obviously it can stay straight, but then it's going to be weighed down, and I don't want that. Whereas if I'm using a water-based product, that's when I have the like frizzing and that. I like the thickness of it, but as you can see, it's like if I do that, the hairs will just stay there by themselves. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to do the 90s blowout look today actually, so we'll see. Fingers crossed if I can pull it off, and then I have to find out how to pull it off and how to maintain it so that I can kind of have it from day to day. We don't know. In terms of health and thickness, I think the health is still there. I'm still dealing with like day-to-day setbacks because I'm still figuring it out. So there's some days I would brush it, like if I go to blow dry it, and then I'll see like, oh, what if it came out? I'm like, okay, so I know that I need to use, you know, more moisturizing product before I blow dry instead of just doing like the silk press, minimal product, just like heat protectant, especially because I blow dry and flat iron every week at this point. I think it's best that I use a moisturizer or like, you know, a heat protectant moisturizer and then the heat protectant spray before I go ahead and blow dry and flat iron, because when I don't, my hair's just too dry. The breakage though, I've been working with, I found that my hair relaxed has been breaking less than my natural hair. That might be a controversial statement to make, but it's true. It's been true for me. On wash days, I lose a lot less hair. And, you know, even if I'm combing it every day or every 2 days and styling it, I find I lose a lot less hair unless I'm doing something crazy. Like I said, like blow drying it without properly moisturizing it. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that in January, which is about 3 months after I did the first relaxer, I started going crazy about how I'm gonna take care of my hair. And so I was like, I need Olaplex right now. I turned to Olaplex, I bought the entire line, and I told everybody, I'm gonna do a full review. So here's the full review. I feel like everybody that uses Olaplex really likes it. Now, I had tried it back when I had dyed my hair blonde, and it was so hard to get. It was so hard to get in Toronto at that point. I remember I had to drive all the way to this small salon, and they were selling like a bottle of number 3 for about $50 and then tax, like, and I had a lot of hair, right? So it was just hard for me to kind of continue using it. So I wasn't able to see if it really brought a lot of results for me at that time. But now that they have it in Sephora, I can get it so easily, so easily. So bought the whole line, and then there were certain things that I absolutely loved. These are my favorite products from the line. Again, I tried everything, and this is what I love. The shampoo, I adore it. I finished my first bottle last week, so it took me about 6 months, and I used it every week, sometimes a little more. I'm a little heavy-handed, okay? So know that. I think it's about, I don't know, I'll put the price up. For the price, I think it's a great buy. 6 months of shampoo, love it. And I find that it just really gets everything out. Next up, I have the conditioner. I adore this conditioner. This bottle is my second bottle. I finished one already, I think. So about 2 bottles in 6 months, which I think is great. It's so thick and creamy, so much thicker and creamier than I could have thought. Next up, I have number 3. I feel like number 3 is everybody's holy grail, but it's not overrated. It's really not. Like, it makes your hair so strong, really helps me with my breakage. I use this every week or every other week. 1 week I'll do a hydrating treatment, and then the next week I'll do a repair if I find that my hair is healthy and doing normal stuff. But if I find that it's breaking more than usual, then I'll just repair until I see the breakage minimized. I like to pair this, I should have brought the bottle out. Oh, I'm done it, that's why I couldn't bring the bottle up. With number 0, I think. And if my hair feels like it needs an intense protein treatment, I'll pair those 2 and do that before I wash. And that makes your hair not just strong, but like almost like rock solid. So if your hair is really tangled, I would say like wait, like make sure your hair is not tangled to do that. I made the mistake of doing it when I was somewhere around the 5-month mark post relaxer in a stretch. It was like almost impossible to comb my hair. So make sure your hair is detangled before you try that, because if not, you're gonna be in a hot mess and you're gonna kind of give yourself a setback. So if you've been following Olaplex, you'll realize that they launched a new product, their number 8. It's the Bond Intense Moisture Mask. When I first tried it, I was like, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. No, the product is supposed to melt into your hair shaft, and I didn't realize that. So with normal conditioners, they usually kind of coat your hair, allow you to comb it, and they give you that slip that we're all looking for. But sometimes with the ingredients in it, it kind of just coats your hair and then like washes off or leaves your hair feeling like, you know, thick and heavy. The Bond Intense Moisture Mask is supposed to penetrate the hair shaft and really give you that moisture from inside out. So I thought I was using it wrong because it wasn't acting like a normal conditioner, right? So of course I contact Olaplex. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it's supposed to give me moisture, but I can't get it through my hair. And the representative got back to me and said, it's supposed to penetrate your hair. So it's not necessarily going to coat it like a regular conditioner. Okay, got it. So when you try it, make sure that your hair is already detangled so that you can properly get the product from top to bottom, because you don't want it to kind of get stuck in a section and then, you know, you're not getting it to the ends. It does say concentrate on the ends and start slow. What I do is I mix it with the regular conditioner. So I'll go pump for pump, end up with about 3 pumps of this, 3 pumps of this, and then I mix it throughout my hair. If you've already tried it, make sure you let me know. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. I'm super excited for you all to try it. That's why I'm doing a giveaway. Because I love Olaplex so much, I wanted you all to try it, and they were so kind enough to partner with me so that we could make this giveaway happen. So what you'll win is number 4, number 3, and number 8. Okay, that's the shampoo, the hair perfector, which is that awesome rebuilder, and number 8, the new intense moisture mask. So in order to enter, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment below of what you're trying to do with your hair this year. Are you trying to grow it to waist length, or do you want it thicker, healthier? Do you want less breakage? I just want to know like what's going on, what kind of concerns people are having, and then you'll be entered to win. It's that easy. I'm going to do the draw on July 24th and let everybody know, so you do have time to enter. Other than that, I'm so happy to be back. I'm excited to hear from you all. Make sure that you're messaging me your questions, leaving me advice, letting me know how I can master this 90s blow, because I'm gonna fight somebody if I can't get this done. No, honestly, that's the whole reason I cut my hair. So let me know. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in my next video.